Hello friends, thank you so much for joining me as I create another layout for Bramble Fox, and this time I'm diving into the June Fox box. That easy breezy title was giving me major beach vibes, so I went and found a beach photo that I wanted to scrapbook, and I also reached for a past Hip Kit Club kit, and I think this one is from July of 23, I believe. It went perfectly with the June Fox box, so I decided that this was definitely the route that I was going to take. This stencil in this Fox box, y'all, is amazing. It makes doing your faux stitching so darned easy. I love it. I love it. I love it. Now I do goof up just a little bit when I switched, um, or when I decided to go around the top of this triangle here. I ended up switching stitches and using a longer stitch instead. I was frustrated with myself, but it didn't really make that big of a difference. I just in the end decided to go around the outside, all the way around the outside edge of my layout with the longer stitch instead of the shorter one, so it kind of all blends in just a little bit. So I also decided to use a couple of these clouds from the paper snips that come in the Fox box. I mean, it was kind of a no-brainer, actually. The colors and the patterns are just adorable, and they worked very, very well with this hip kit. I'm also going to use a couple of the labels, the and in the top right-hand corner of the paper snips piece. Sorry about that. My husband didn't realize I was recording. He kind of got his hand in the picture there just a little bit. Anyway, I got off camera. I finished cutting those out, and now I'm going to start embellishing my page. I need to figure out the general layout though. I don't necessarily want to mat my photo, but I do want a piece of paper, a pattern paper behind it. So I guess that's matting it. It's just not the way we typically do it, I guess. But anyway, I just wanted a bigger piece of pattern paper behind it. So now I'm going to try to figure out how I want everything arranged, and I mess around with it quite a bit actually. I don't end up showing you guys all of that, but I do fiddle with it for longer than I had anticipated that I would. And I don't really end up using a whole lot of extra pieces, just a few pieces here and there, and I'm almost done. But I do want to bring in another stencil. So I'm going to, let me see if I can find it here. I'm going to grab another Bramble Fox stencil number, what is it, 101? It's the Sunburst stencil, the one that's kind of splotchy and broken up. Anyway, it's adorable. I don't end up leaving that strip of paper at the top, that little border strip at the very top. I thought I liked it. It was in the kit. It was like a little scrap piece that I had left in my kit, and I'm really trying to get this kit used up, so I thought I wanted it, but ultimately I decided that I would not do that. So I do take that away. I'm just picking out the pieces, and I'm going to start doing that stencil here pretty quickly. All right, here we go. So see how adorable that stencil is. It has become my very favorite stencil in my stash. I absolutely adore it. I also did not realize how many yellow inks and mists and powders and sprays and stuff that I have in my stash until I started trying to choose the color that I wanted to do these sunbursts in. But in the end, I do end up going with Distress Oxide and Squeezed Lemonade. It just was perfect. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and bring back in these embellishments and get them placed exactly where I want them. And for some reason, it does make placing the florals and stuff much easier now that I have that stencil in the background. I guess I'm just able to visualize what I want a little bit more easily. And I'm almost done. This video is just about complete. So I really appreciate you guys hanging in with me and sticking around till the end. I hope you check out Bramble Fox and the June Fox Box. If you subscribe now, this is the one that you will start with. So thank you guys again. I hope you have a lovely crafty day. Bye-bye.